terrific Tuesday. It's terrific Tuesday. No, I don't want to do that. I don't like that. One moment. Terrific Tuesday. Oh, perfect. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, I want to turn that on. And send that out. And then I want to. Boom. How's that there? That's weird, aren't they? They're so weird. Jeremiah, stop doing that. Do not do that. There is William. Okay. And then who else? SP. Oh, super. Awesome. All right, I think I got it. What taken? Hello! It's Terrific Tuesday! What is it? It's terrific! That's Terrific Tuesday! Oh, shit. He's super excited about Terrific Tuesday for some reason. Well, why not? Why not be absolutely ecstatic for Terrific Tuesday? Why? Because it's all Terrific Tuesday. Like, you can't not get right. My goodness. Super. Hello, Jenna. How are you? I'm good. Hello, Jenna. Happy Terrific Tuesday. I say. Hold on. Let me get the music started up in here. Yes. Oh, I got the show on the road, as the kids would say. Okay, come on. Theme song. I'm good. Here we go. Ready? Wake up and greet the day. It's Tuesday morning, feeling so alive. I'm ready to own it, but in the back of my mind, a thought keeps coming through. Government's trying to control us, telling us what to do. Manipulations, they playing with our minds, but I won't let them bring me down. No, I've decided, gonna dance the dance of freedom. Hello, SP! No matter what they do. Ow! Good to see you! Tuesday. Hey, it's a Terrific Tuesday. Government can try to control, but they can't touch this tune. 1, 2, 3, let the music play. Come on and have a Terrific Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday! Good to see you, SP! My goodness, I better stop that music before I get going. Hi, hello, Jana, hello, Kryptonite, hello, SP. SP, I am still absolutely not over the fact that you went to Ireland and Scotland, or did you just go over to Ireland? SP is absolutely astoundingly greeted with love from Kryptonite, who says, SP, hi. It's SP, both, yes, SP went to Ireland and to Scotland. Holy moly, what identity! What I'll tell you what they're gonna do is we're gonna have a great day. So I tell everyone, because my last name's Callihan, I'm like, I'm Irish, but I'm also Scottish. I don't tell people I'm Scottish, but the red beard kind of gives it away. Hey guys. Hey, SP, you know that Kryptonite says, I'm half Scottish. Alright, no, dude, it's a Terrific Tuesday. Now we're finding out that we're not Scottish and we're Irish. SP says,
It was absolutely beautiful and wonderful. You look like you do. You do look like you would fit in any place. I know. I'm telling you. Everything about it. You know what's wrong with this damn world is that we see all these beautiful people and they don't realize how beautiful they really are. And you're beautiful, god damn it. Now just take it. Does SP know? Does SP know? Thursday. Wait, does SP know what? Clarify. They'd love me. I'd love them. I do love them. My heart. Oh, yeah. Now let's get some bro. Let's not just enjoy it. Did you kiss the Barney Stone, SP? All right, going down to Ireland? Yeah, then you kissed her instead of the moon. About the project? No. Okay, SP, just so you know, Creep Night and I are, Creep Night has asked me to star in one of it's really a book at this point. It's a book. It's an act. One of their episodes. One of their Creep Night episodes. I know! What project? That project. I'm going to be talking in one of Creep Nights. So if you go to YouTube and you find Creep Night, so it's the CREEPNIGHT, Creep Night does a lot of creepy Creep Night stories, and I'm going to be a part of one. Sent me a script, and the script is actually really freaking good. Like, I mean, amazing. Creep Night is honestly, in my books, considered right there next to Stephen King. That's my opinion. And I'll stick to it. Thursday, SP. Thursday, I'm going to the Tulsa World, hosted by the Tulsa World, the best in the world. I got into the top 3. I don't know if you've seen that, but I did end up getting into the top 3. So the top 3 of 2 categories: best behavioral and mental health, and best health and wellness clinic. And wouldn't that be absolutely groovy? It is like a book, isn't it? It is like a book. What's up, Biggie? Oh my goodness. I wish I had this background song just on repeat. The theme song.
Wake up and greet the day. It's Tuesday morning, feeling so alive.
Didn't kiss the Barney Stone, but did lots of other stuff. Oh, I want to know more about this project. It's a wonderful Creep Night. If you want to share, it is you are the creator. You're the god of the project. So I will let you handle that. My loose lips won't sink ships. What's up, Kendall? I'm tired. He said tired. Oh, I'm tired. Holy moly. I actually have some really great news. So, let me see if I can pull it up. Dun 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 dun. All right. Hey SP, are you still watching? Oh, you deserve the recognition. Did you hear about your ex-employer? I've heard a lot of things about my ex-employer. I also know that I get to go to lunch with go to dinner on Thursday with my ex-employer. You know, the one that fired me less than a year ago. And if I win that wonderful competition, then I will be voted better than the person that fired me less than a year ago. That? Did I hear about that? Tell me more, SP. Tell me more. And if not, if I don't win, knock on wood, if I don't win, I still get the title that they were forced to go to dinner with the guy they fired less than a year ago. Whatever. I will say that I'm super happy to show this. I have a little project, SP, you might enjoy looking at. There's a thing. This is a sneak peek, if you will, into something beautiful. It's called Red Nose Wellness Conversations. Holds groups, classes, workshops, and seminars. 100%. So to start off this, the Red Nose Wellness Conversations, what this is actually going to be is a little bit of a project that I've been working on that is going to be able to hold deep, meaningful, philosophical conversations and learning material for individuals. That's all I'm going to say. SP, did you see that? I hope you did. Adesso Callihan. Hello, my goodness. Ole mole, ole. I don't know if SP, if you're still there, did you see what I just showed you? Hello, Gilberto. Thank you, Kendall. I feel like, ooh, conversations. I love that. Premises and yeah. Okay, so do you remember previous conversation? SP? I know there's a little bit of a delay, and that's perfectly fine. That right there, that would be, definitely give me a call sometime. Okay. Hello. All right, how are you? How's your day? Are you having a superly duperly awesome, amazing, fabulously, superly great, phenomenally spectacular day? Because if not, let's have a great day. Let's find a way to have a great day. Let's be the best versions that we'd like to be of ourselves, and let's treat people how we wish that they would treat us. If you noticed, I don't say treat others how you wish to be treated. No, treat others the way that you wish. Oh, I said the same thing. That's a conundrum. Shut up, Jeremiah. Okay, we'll just skip that. Skip it, retract, rebract. It's going, it's hello. No, anyways, so I actually been thinking, I know, Jeremiah thinking, hello, what's that about? Okay. Let me move the scene here. When we were born, we weren't given any instructions. And that kind of sucks. But how could you really, expect to be given instructions when you were born, right? Because, you're born. You don't know anything. And so, yes, I'd love for you to give me a call. Welcome back, Kurt Knight. Whenever you're born, you're not given any instructions. And while you're a parent, apparently, and you have a child, you don't think of writing down instructions for the child later, right? So for example, every time my kids have been born, I've always said a simple phrase, welcome to the human race. There's a certain set of rules that are yet and will never be explained to you, but you are expected to know. That is why you've been assigned, your mother and I, to help you along the process. Still with me? Good. There are certain rules in life that we are never taught, even by our parents, and that we've been bamboozled and conned out of knowing. And sometimes whenever you know the rules, things work out a lot better than if you do not know the rules, because there's rules for everything, right? Hello, Erica. My goodness. So, let's talk about some of those rules, right? Let's start with fine. Do you know what fine is? Whenever you say, hey, how are you? And they're like, I'm fine. Obviously, it means that, you're not fine and someone's not fine. Well, in other terms, it's frantically, insane, neurotically excited or exuberant, depending on the mood. It's one of those small little tacit acceptances that we give to people of saying, there's a lot going on, but I don't know how to articulate it, and I need you to just be up to speed with me, okay? I'm managing. I'm here. I'm managing. But whenever someone gives you that answer, what do you do with it? Do you say, okay, do you want to talk about it? Because do you really want to open those can of worms? If someone says, well, I'm not doing so great, I'm quite depressed and I'm having these intrusive thoughts, what the hell are you going to do with that information? Are you going to dive into it? Well, I'm not equipped to understand how to have that conversation. Then why the hell did you ask them how they're doing? Or were you expecting the non-compliant answer that everyone gives you of I'm good, how are you, and I'm good, but really it's just an acknowledgement of the other person or of someone's presence. So, Creep Knight says, when I hear the word fine, I feel like they are putting on a front, which that's exactly what I'm talking about. When you're born, nobody tells you there's a certain set of rules. And one of the rules is you are expected to put on a front and make me believe it. Because if I believe it, I feel better about me. It's all about me. Me, no one else. And when it comes to you, it's all about you, which you become a collective I. So then again, rinse, wash, and repeat, it becomes about us. And it's not really about us because I could give two shits about you. It's about me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. When someone says I'm fine, why did you voluntarily offer your implied condolences, asking someone, do you want to talk about? Because that's what you're doing. You're offering a very quiet, subtle, like, hey, I acknowledge that you're in the room. I acknowledge that you exist. And that's where I want to leave it. Oh, we can't say that because it just sounds rude. So there's conundrums, right? Whenever you hate someone, you don't go, hey, asshole, I really wish I didn't have to see you today, but here we are. Typically, it's, hi, Deborah. Good to see you. How's the kids? Why is she still talking to me? How is it that you made it this far into life? Out of all the races, you've only won one race, and that was a sperm race. And I don't even know you won that race. How do you even exist? How do you drive? Like, oh my God. Oh no, Deborah, everything's great at my house. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh God, I really hope you get hit by a bus, Deborah. What? Oh, tell that grandson I said hello. It's like we put on these fronts. We put on these shenanigans, and we're just expected to entertain it. But when you don't entertain it, well, then you're not going along with the societal code of ethics and the societal code of understanding that I tolerate you and you tolerate me, and we're just going to tolerate each other until my head's just absolutely going to explode. And then when I can't hold it in anymore, you either say I had a mental breakdown, or you say that I just was chronically constipated with absolute frustration, or you just stop talking to me, which is typically the kind of go-to answer. Exhausting. Erica, I don't know why they're blocking your comments. If Ashana wants. I checked on someone who was weeping hysterically at a bus stop because I was legit worried. Well, how did that turn out? See, I actually once checked out in SP. If you're still here, you're going to love this one. I once checked in, and I actually, ironically, and it wasn't purposeful, but they were filming an event, and off camera, the audio was still going. And to this day, I've disclosed this to no one. Like I'm the only one with the recording, and I think I even deleted it out of like just my own ethics and my own well-being. But my previous employer, the now, one of the people, had a nervous breakdown in front of all of the employees. And out of a whole room of therapists, I was the only one to went and check on them. And they snapped at me. And I snapped back and I said, I'm just checking to make sure you're okay. like I caused the incident, but I didn't cause the incident. But out of a whole room full of licensed therapists, I was the only one to check on this individual that very publicly had a little bit of a mental breakdown in front of everyone, which was just absolutely mind-boggling how that ends up and working, because it's like, you'd think that that would be the most ethical like time for everyone to circle around in a big shindig circle and say, we've got you, here's hoping, helping, loving hands. But the absolute opposite of that happened. But yet here I found myself, just Jeremiah, that very unpublicly, not for recognition, followed the individual out of the venue. And I said, are you okay? Is there anything I can do for you? When someone tells you that a family member has passed away, what do you want to do? Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. How about you change the narrative? Say, hey, what was your favorite memory of them? Because the next coming of days, the next following days, those are going to be very tormental and very, very aggravating and very frustrating and very saddening. So if someone says, oh, I've lost someone, how about you respond with, what was your favorite memory of them? And that actually does two things. It gets their mind out of this like toxic place that it's a necessary toxic, but it's just a very grim place. And it says, oh, my favorite memory of them. And it kind of lets them grasp on, for if only a moment, a smile. Which isn't that what you were trying to do by consolidating them of saying, I'm so sorry to hear about that? But did you care to ever like actually feel like what your words were saying? Like whenever you say you're sorry, are you actually sorry? See, that's another like thing that people don't ever talk about. You do something wrong or someone catches you doing a action they disagree with and you say, oh, I'm sorry. Are you sorry that you got caught, or are you sorry that you actually were caught in the action or the action that you were causing? See, I'm sorry is almost like I'm sorry universally. Universally is I'm sorry means shit. So save it. Actually, tell me a joke. Tell me something that is worthwhile. Tell me something that will set you out of the crowd, and I might remember that you actually gave a damn. How about that? So going back to Creep Night said previous that she was checked on a bus stop because I was legit worried. Creep Night says she was okay, was on the phone and actually thanked me for checking in on her. I didn't do it for gratification, but because that's what everyone should do. And just because someone should do something isn't mean that's what people do. And so one of the social rules that we are expected to know is to be kind to others in a way that others are not kind. SP said, do you remember taking me aside when I was upset and you were checking on me? One of the first things I asked was, where have you been? I actually do remember that, SP. I do. I look fondly on that day, ironically. I know that you don't, but I actually, my respect for you grew tremendously. Not of the situation, but also how you self-reflected in the moment. And you realized that there's a wrong action taken and you were actively looking for a way to fix it and to correct it before it got maybe worse. And so I had my heart like, and my respect grew for you tremendously. Just so you know, SB. I do remember that. Where have you been? Creep Night, empty word. Actions speak louder. Agreed, Creep Night. Absolutely. Have a great night. I'm going to sleep. Good night, Erica. Have a fantastic night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching me for a little bit. No, I am. There are moments in everyone's life they wish someone would have checked on them. 100%. I can tell you every time that I tried to check out of this world, as much as I'd hate to say it, I most definitely could say that I wanted someone to check in on me, but I wanted someone to authentically check on me, not because they felt obligated. I wanted someone to give a damn because they wanted to give a damn, not because they were obligated to give a damn. Because the moment you realize someone's obligated to do anything, it makes it moot. It's kind of like tell me that you love me. Tell me that you love. Well, the moment you tell me that you love me and I hear you tell me that you love me, it's an obligated action. So it's moot. Save your words. I'm telling you the answer to the quiz after the quiz has already been going. It's done. It's over. Well, how the hell was I supposed to know? Pay attention. Care. Try. It's that Pink song. What are the lyrics to Try? Try by Pink. Here it is. The lyrics to Pink is, ever wonder about what he's doing, how it all turned to lie. Sometimes I think it's better to ever know, never ask why. Where there is a desire, there is going to be a flame. Where there is a flame, someone's bound to get burned. But just because it burned doesn't mean you have to. You're gonna die. You've got to get up and try and try and try. SP, glad you were never successful, Jeremiah. You have so much to give to the world, and as you do too. See, I'm very grateful for the situations that have put us exactly where we're at and exactly where we're going, regardless if they're tough and regardless if you are having a hard time comprehending the actions or the situation that has led up to this very moment. And I mean that. I mean that because you never know what someone else is going through. You never know how shitty their day was. You never know how exciting their day was. You don't know what challenges or what obstacles might be coming their way. You just don't know. You don't know if someone's recently gotten into a car crash or a bad breakup or lost their job, or you never know. And to try to guess or to try to accumulate the probability of the individual you're talking to try to guess what they've gone through is absolutely absurd. Don't even try. Don't try to understand someone, but you can acknowledge where someone's come from and saying, hey, that sounds tough. I have no idea what you might be going through, but I want you to know that if you ever want to talk, I'm here. If you need someone to just yell at, I'm here. And that's hard. That's hard for even the people that we care about. That's hard to talk to, open up and tell someone that, you're screaming inside. You ever feel that moment? What demons they're fighting? Last year for me was a good example of that. 100%. I think it's ironic as well. See, you never know. And sometimes we, name, isn't it? I think so. But no, I say that with sincerity. Now, there are people that I'm helping and I'm talking to that you don't know the backstory from Adam, and you're talking to them and halfway talking to them, and this happens often, that you say, my God, you're a human being. You're just like me. Don't you know that? Don't you know everybody's one bad day from being homeless or one bad day from being, not here? One person's one bad day from having a mental breakdown to where they're no longer who they used to be, and they never will be who they used to be. But you will never be who you used to be. You were constantly changing. You were making good decisions and bad decisions, equally so. And it should never be judged. Now, there are some unreprehensible, unforgivable actions that someone can take, like bringing harm towards children, that absolutely I have a hard time to ever even fathom forgiveness for. But those are those social rules and understandings that we are expected to know. See, there's a lot of people walking around with mental health issues and dilemmas that they never, the wood chipper, right? I feel the same way. I had someone that was into underage children, and I told them to get the fuck out of my office. I really did, and I'm not apologetic towards that. I have no obligation to put myself through that very intense, emotional just to help someone else. Nope, I'm not there. I was like, get out. Please get out. Get out now. Get the fuck out of my office now. I think people appreciate someone checking in on them more than we know. It makes them feel significant, even in a small bit. See, and that's the thing is, so for example, it's small actions. It's small actions of saying, hey, how are you? Or, hey, do you want to hear a joke? And a lot of my friendships actually happen because I make it a point to do that, to talk to almost everyone. Iggy is a good example. Whenever we met at TCC and you were doing your job and I came over and I just harassed you with a, hey, do you want to hear a joke? And you were like, what? So you want to hear a joke? Me? So, yeah. There our friendship started. SP, holy moly, holy. I'm glad you didn't check out either. Last year? No. Here's the thing. I didn't see that coming, but I did too. I'm glad that you didn't, Creep Night. Thank you, SP. Here's the thing for anyone watching. Are you guys ready? I don't care who you are. And I do, but I don't care what you're going through. If you ever feel like today would be a nice day to be the last day, could you just consider perhaps tomorrow morning might just be a little better? Just right beyond that hill. And you never know. You just stick around for a while. Well, if you don't want to talk, that's fine. I believe it or not, as much as I talk, I have had situations where I just sat in complete silence with individuals. Find someone to sit with you. Go eat some ice cream. I'm lactose intolerant. Well, if today's your last day, then it's going to be a shitty situation for everyone, right? So maybe get some ice cream. That's just my proposal. Consider it, okay? You ever feel like today's your last day? No. Let's go get some ice cream first. I promise you I'm not one of those people that's going to turn you into the white vans and the white coats. That's not my style. Anyone that knows me personally knows that that's definitely not my style. If I can find someone to help, I will. But if it's just you and me, oh my goodness, it's just you and me, and we'll go get some ice cream. We'll see how you are then. You don't know getting out of the house and talking to a very good friend of mine helped. Yes. See? But sometimes it's just asking for help. You know how hard it is to ask for help? I don't want to burden someone. I don't want to bother someone. I don't want to frustrate them or make them think less of me. Honestly, I was in a dark place and almost went to Ukraine to do something with my life, like one good thing. Dude, Ziggy, my goodness, you do a wonderful thing every time. Every moment that I've ever talked to you, you absolutely do one good thing. You do one good thing every single day. And you know what that is? That's being you. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you didn't go. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not I like my AC and I like my running toilets. Shenanigans don't count. Shenanigans do count. Shenanigans are absolutely worthwhile, I tell you. Oh my goodness. See, and sometimes you just have to have that conversation. Sometimes to have that conversation with yourself. Sometimes have that conversations with talking to individuals of saying, hey, I feel like this. I don't have any plans on acting on it, but you know, I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time processing this. Do you have any suggestions? Here's an example. Ironically, this is one thing that whenever I wanted to check out, this is one thing that was told by a homeless guy that I just poured my heart out. I was walking and it's just a whole ordeal. And he told me to go get a bubble packet, a packet of bubbles. You know those preset bubbles? Give little kids dip in and there's bubbles everywhere. What do you call this? Bubble blowers? I think they're called bubble blowers. Bubble packets? Bubble bottles. A bottle of bubbles? Bubble something. Anyways, he told me to go blow some bubbles. Bubbles. So I did. I went to Dollar Tree and I got some bubbles and I blew some bubbles. And still depressed as hell, but it was funny. I started laughing. I had this enormous laugh that I absolutely adored. And I think like moments like that, those are important. If you're taking life so serious that you can't blow some bubbles, what are you doing in your life? I mean, like, you know, maybe blow some bubbles, smell some flowers, do something generous for someone else. It's your last day, so go ahead and do it. It's kind of like one of those intriguing thoughts, isn't it? You ever think about that? Last time I was sad, blow some bubbles. Bubbles are almost nearly impossible to feel any negative connotation towards. Yeah, SpongeBob moment for sure. Hello. I think it's important though. I do. I think that maybe getting out of the house, like Creep Night said, maybe getting out of the house and talking to a friend. Maybe that's what you need to do. Nobody can tell you what to do. Nobody can tell you what the right thing or the wrong thing to do is, because there is no right thing and there is no wrong thing. Those are just a matter of perspective and opinions. Well, obviously there's good things to do and there's bad things to do. Well, of course, if you want to get into the general semantics of it, but if you go into the general semantics of really anything, you can turn any good thing bad and any bad thing good. And we could sit here all day and argue, but if that's the thing that really grinds your gears and turns you on, well, then I'm sorry. That's just not the thing that I'm into. So maybe there's a group out there for you. I don't know. But like Johnny Cash would say, it ain't me, babe. Nah, it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe. Can you guys believe it's already September? It's already September. September 2025. It is almost October. It's almost Halloween. That right there is cool. What are you guys going to be for Halloween? Huh? I'm going to be Shrek. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. Crazy. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can pull up this positivity. All right, are you ready? A hot rock. I'll be Creep Night. Hey, my goodness, there you go. All right, here's the one thing that lingers in the quiet corners of nearly every mind, but nobody ever really talks about. How about that? You guys ready to have that conversation? Here we go. Here's the one thing that lingers in the quiet corners of nearly every mind. The thought, if people really knew me, every thought, every impulse, every contradiction, would they still love me? If people really knew me, every thought, every impulse, every contradiction, would they still love me? That's one of those thoughts that we really we kind of skim over. We don't want to talk about that. Of all things, let's not, don't do that. Don't bring that up. So it's a silent hum beneath our little social masks that we wear. Little curated biographies that we have for ourselves. Confident little pitches that we tell people. If they truly loved me, then yes. We crave authenticity, yet we fear full exposure that might reveal connection, unravel connection. So we edit ourselves, even in intimacy, not out of deceit, but out of a deep primal hope that love can survive the truth of, if people really knew me, every thought, every impulse, every contradiction, would they love me? It's like being stripped naked and people just staring at you and accepting you for who you are. Now everybody's a walking contradiction. Everybody. See, that's the beautiful thing. There's a few fundamental truths that I can say that I've come to terms with, and it's that I see you. Every time I talk to someone, I see you. It's a superpower to nearly not get mad at individuals for what they say or what they do. Nearly. I see you. The SP says I'm with that sentiment too. Everybody has skeletons. See, that's the thing, is the beautiful thing when you see people. Let their skeletons stay in their closet. No need to go into the clutter. They're not ready to open that door. Don't open the door. You're good. Talk about I treat these terrific Tuesdays like church because you preach better than the preachers. Oh, thank you. Hello, Tracy. But no, that is the universal thought. If people really knew me, every thought, every impulse, every contradiction, would they still love me? We ask that of ourselves. We really do. I don't want to say too much because I don't want it to unravel connection. I don't want it to, I don't want people to see the real me because I'm afraid. And everyone's afraid. Hello, Tracy. My goodness. Hey, next time you do karaoke, Tracy, I'd love to hear you sing Will the Connection Be Unbroken? If you can, if you want. But if they ask, I'm honest. Even if that makes you look bad. Yes, you can be honest. See, that's the whole conversation I was having earlier. If you say, well, I'm fine. If you ask someone, how are you? Are you ready for the answer they might give you? Are you ready for the truth? Or would you like the curated answer of them saying, I'm okay, I'm good. Next, I acknowledge your presence. I acknowledge your existence. Can we just get on with the day? Because I'm not at that level to open up with you. So my response to you when you say, how are you? I say, I'm good. You know, there's sometimes I ask someone, how are you? And they say, I'm good. How are you? Really? I'm good. How are you doing? I'm all right. And then very undertone, shut the fuck up. I don't know. Stop it. Stop. Ah! Okay, good. That tells me what I need to know. Because that tells me subtly as a friend that maybe I need to check in on you about a day or so. You need anything, you just let me know. See, that's the beautiful thing of actually seeing people for who they are, the monsters they are, and for the saints that they could be or that they try to be. We put this little mask and we say, okay, please just accept this mask for whom you believe it to be. Do you mean, will the circle be unbroken? Yes, that song. What did I say? I thought I said that. Will the circle be unbroken? Bow, bow. But it's funny because whenever we have those conversations, if people really knew me, every thought, every impulse, every contradiction, would they still love me? And yet someone does see through the layers and stays. That's when we feel alive. Oh, I probably did say connection. But yeah, circle. See, that's the thing, is whenever we say, well, I'm rich, I'm a rich man. I'm a rich man because I'm around, individuals that tolerate me and put up with me. If that's rich, I'm rich. Yeah. You said connection earlier instead of circle. Okay. So on TikTok, there's one of my one of my friends. She sings, and she's like a marvelous singer. I mean, absolutely magnificent voice of an angel. And she did "Fly Away" last time I heard her sing. So that's why I was like, hey, duly note that because I won't remember that, but duly note it. Instead of circle, but are you really? Am I really what? Am I really a rich man? I think rich means to feel fulfilled. I think real wealth is human connection. And I feel very connected with you, anyone watching this, even though it's me talking and responding back to comments. I feel a very beautiful connection, and that makes me the most wealthiest man in the world. It makes me the lottery winner. You're rich with family? Yes. You're wealthy with family. You're wealthy with friends. Blood does not make family. Just because you are bloodly related to someone does not make them family, and it does not give you an obligation that you have any obligation towards that individual. I'm sorry, but I've seen too many times where I will always love some, but I have to protect myself by not opening that door, keeping that door shut. And that's my love for that person, and that's the extent, and that's where it stops, and that's where it will stay. Because if I open that door, I know I'll hurt them. Not physically, but maybe with what I say or how I act. So out of love, sometimes you have to close the door on someone. That's a conversation nobody wants to have. No one ever states it that way either, now do they? Anyone who thinks money is what makes you rich might want to really look within. Right, which is why people that have financial wealth are always striving to have connection. The highest extent of people with the most stress and anxiety and loneliness are rich people. Most fulfilling are people that are actually in lower income housing. They actually have the highest percentage of family. I got a question. Is we a tribe now? We all want people. We'll be a tribe. I have many friends who aren't blood but are family. Good night. I have many blood family I have not, I've had to let go, 100%. Tracy says, sometimes it's out of love for yourself and for your sanity. That's 100% true. It's that whole, you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Now, it's funny that Iggy actually said, are we a tribe? It reminds me of that Black Eyed Peas song, One Tribe. I think I was mentioning this last week or the week before that, but I can't, or maybe it was just on one of the TikToks. But the lyrics go, one tribe, one tribe, one tribe, one time, one planet, one race. It's all of one blood. Don't care about your face, color of your eye, the tone of your skin. Don't care where you are. Don't care where you've been. Because where we're going to go is where we want to be, the place where the native language is unity. And the continent is called Pangea, and the main ideas are connected like a spirit. No propaganda. They try to upper hand us. Because, man, I'm loving this peace. Man, I'm loving this peace. I don't need no leader that's going to force feed or concept that make me think I need to. Fear my brother and fear my sister and shoot my neighbor with my big missile. If I had enemy. If I had enemy. If I had enemy, then my enemy is gonna try and come kill me because I'm his enemy. There's one tribe, y'all. We all one people. Let's catch amnesia. Forget about all that evil. Forget about all that evil. That evil they try to feed you. Let's catch amnesia. Forget about all that evil. Remember that we're one people. We are one people. And then second verse goes, one tribe, one time, one planet, one race. One love, one people, one and too many things that causing one to forget about the main cause, connecting, uniting, but the evil is seeding and alive in us, so our weapons are colliding, and our peace is sinking like Poseidon. But we know that the evil one is threatened by the some, so he's going to come and try and separate the sum, but he dumb. He didn't know we had a way to overcome. Rejuvenating by the beating of the drum. Come together by the cipher of the hum. Freedom when we all become one. One forever. One tribe, y'all. Let's catch amnesia. Goes on. One tribe. Sorry, Tracy. I butchered that one. All we need is love. Yes, that's another one of the Beatles. All we need is love. All we need is love. Love, love. All we need is love. What's that? Let me do this. One love, one life, let's get together and feel all right, Bob Marley. Hey, there's another really good one. All we need is love, 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 love. There's nothing that you can do that can't be undone. There's nothing that you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing that you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. Nothing you can make that can't be made. I'm going to listen to the song on my way home. But anyways, nothing that you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy. All you need is love. Love. All you need is love. Sometimes whenever I'm feeling the lowest, when I'm feeling the downest, when I'm feeling not so great and not so me, I'll listen to songs. I'll listen to songs and I'll listen to music. I'll listen to that drum. I'll listen to the beats. Something that I can connect with and that kind of gets me pulsating into another beat. So that's what I've come to the conclusion of, which is ironic because this comes full circle. When you are not feeling your usual self, it's because your rhythm has been unrhythmed. You have been caught off beat. And the way to start feeling better and to feel more you is to find your rhythm again. And it is absolutely easy to get caught off rhythm with all the negativity going on in the world, but it is almost just as easy to get back on beat. And it starts with an action, kind of like a beat, kind of like beatboxing. Well, you wouldn't know it's a rhythm if you didn't just continue with another. Well, where do I start? Well, start with the first. Okay, well, what then? Okay, then you make that a beat. You get back on rhythm. That's the thing about life is you have to just stand back up and get back to it. And that's one of the things that we have lost as a life. Ironically, I have someone that just popped in the chat. Their name's Lost, but I digress. When you feel offbeat, it's kind of like falling off your bike. We can sulk and soak, and I can pick you up, and I can hold you and cradle you like a baby, and I can say, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Or I could help you get back up, and I can say, oh my goodness, are you all right? You good? All right, get back onto it. Get back on that bike, and let's keep going. Rolling, keep rolling, rolling, rolling. And that's the part of our life that we've stopped. When I boogie, I listen to the Jungle Book. Oh, abso-freaking-lutely the Jungle Book. I want to be like you. I want to talk like you and walk like you. You love me. You really love me. No. Oh, my goodness. I will survive. At first, I was afraid. I was petrified. Holy moly, holy. Right, but that's the thing, is you're not alone. Nobody ever. If you're watching this, boogie, not book. A boogie, boogie. Oh, the Jungle Boogie? Now, whenever you feel alone, remember, there's an oversized leprechaun on whatever platform you're looking at me from your perspective and your lens and your time and to mine. And an oversized leprechaun's telling you right now, I know how you might feel, but you're not alone. It's easy to feel alone when you don't have someone immediately right next to you, but that's where you have to have the courage to reach out. Reach out and touch your faith. That's where you have that conversation. What is the other one you are on? Oh, I'm on the YouTubes. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or can say that. It's just if you ever search Terrific Tuesday on there. I've been doing it for, what, 3 years, guys? I was about to say we are looking at one. I'm 1-2. Yes! See, just my name, so if you search Jeremiah Callihan, JeremiahCallihan, and then just search Terrific Tuesday, and I swear to God, I'll pop up. Tracy on TikTok is asking. I was about to say we are looking at one. I'm 1-2. Yes, see, that's the thing. Is we are the same entity at a different time, except I'm a creep knight. Yes. AKA I'm Shaman Witch Doctor. Shaman Witch Doctor Leprechaun. Or maybe I'm just me, Iggy. And maybe you're just you. See, I actually have this thought. I have this absolutely reoccurring pleasurable thought. And the pleasurable thought is, what if right now, currently, we are just playing. We're children on a playground, and the playground is Earth, the existence of Earth. Or maybe we are each other. Perhaps I am you and you are, what is that song? You are me and we are all together right now over me. Come together right now over me. What is that? Yeah, let's come together. Duh. Dun. Come here, old flat top. He been grooving up slowly. He got juju eyes. One eye, holy roller. He got hair down to kiss his knee. Gotta be a joker. He just do what he please. He wears no shoe shine. He got toe jam football. He got monkey finger. He shoot Coca-Cola. He said, I know you, you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me. Oh, did you? What if Earth's alive and we are the cells of Earth? What if we are the apples and Earth is the tree? You ever hear someone say, well, I brought you into this world. Where'd you bring yourself into from? Do you say apples are brought into this world? No, apples are from this world, or of this earth. Even if you go biblical, it's still of the dirt of the land, the dust, right? If Eve didn't even take the apple, and if your grandmother didn't shag your grandfather, like, I don't know what you want from me, Iggy. I did, LOL, after the tribe comment. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry I missed it. See, okay, Iggy, you're just like opening a whole can of worms. Whenever someone says, if Eve didn't eat the apple, if the snake didn't trick Adam. So here's the thing. We have been doing this forever. I am the way that I am because my parents made me so. If my parents didn't X, Y, Z, then I wouldn't be where I am. And your parents once said, if my parents didn't do X, Y, Z, and if my grandparents didn't do X, Y, Z, and if this didn't happen to me, and this, then you're always reflecting any responsibility of your happenings. You are who you are despite the things that have happened to you, not because of the things that have happened to you. You hear me? Okay. Because you can follow that lineage all the way back to Adam and Eve, and it's, well, why'd you do it? Well, she told me to. Well, Why'd you do it? Well, because the serpent told me to. You want to get biblical? Oh, we can follow this lineage all the way back. And that is, Creek Knight says, ifs. If wishes were fishes in the deep blue sea. Well, we are here. The excuse does not matter. He said, she said. Yeah, it's always he said, she said. He said, she said. On the seashore. Please, man, just one more. Oh, no more, she said. No more, he said. Well, I'm the way that I am because what? Because you choose to be. Not because the things happen to you. The things that have happened to you have formed the opinions and the perspective that you have, but perspectives and structures can ever be changed. He says, any more can of worms need opening? See, this is the kind of responsibility that nobody really wants to have. This is all kind of responsibility that, holy moly, Creep Knight just took the bait, took the proverbial cookie of the whole conversation. I took the last cookie and it was good. Not because you left it down. Not because you said that I could look at the cookies and so then I tempted myself to have more cookies. I had the last cookie and it was good. Okay, there's consequences. Okay, I accept those consequences. Accept those consequences, man. That cookie must have been damn good. Oh my goodness, I have too much fun with the Terrific Tuesdays. The Terrific Tuesdays! I regret not, I will not regret. What is there a regret? Nothing's to regret. To regret is to not have enjoyment. To regret is to not do the things that you wish you could do regardless and to own. I found you on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Tracy, if you found me. We need more channels and live streams from you. I might have a few ideas of where I know on TikTok I'll be on live stream more. I know on YouTube there's a few ideas that I'm actually going to start interviewing some people. And then I'm also going to have a few other projects lined up. Hide, everyone, hide! Like a scary story? Yes. Creep Night, like I said before, Creep Night and I are collaborating on a story that she wrote, and it's magnificent. It's a magnificent story. It is almost equivalent to Stephen King. That's what I said. I said what I said. Well, thank you, Tracy. John, I Regret, Pass, sung by Edith. Good stuff. Okay. I'm gonna search it. Wait, hold on. Okay. Also, the project I have, Jeremiah to voice a Creep Night episode with me. Of course, Creep Night. It's funny, I always have to remind myself that there's a delay whenever there's when recording or when doing live streams. Let me see if I can find. You know that time whenever I went live and I made the whole, I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I was trying to find it. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it, but that's okay. I'm going to find it eventually. I will find you and I will play it. I want to hear the narrative and story. As soon as we get done with our recordings and everything gets put together, we will definitely, right, Creep Night? Oh, I can't wait for it to be finished now that I'm back from vacation. I'm going to finish recording my lines. I'm going to finish it as soon as I can. I pinky promise. I've been busy a little bit, but no excuse. Wait, on. Is this it? Here, let me see if I can turn it around. This is from old Jeremiah's lives. Tuesday. Gonna say is what? Oh, come on. Right, here we go. Hold on. Give me a chance.
I hope that you have a good weekend. I hope your Monday didn't suck. Now it's a Redneck Tuesday. So all I gotta say is
What? 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 That's it. Let me switch it over. Cap! Hope that your Monday didn't suck. It's a Redneck Tuesday. All I gotta say is what? What? Done. Stop. 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 Pause. Be gone, Satan. Hello. Anyways, I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I do hope that your Monday didn't suck. And it's Terrific Tuesday. So all I gotta say is what? And thank you for being you, because you're wonderful. And I mean that. I think that you are a fantastic soul. Absolutely wonderful. And I hope to talk to you soon. I absolutely do. All right, so now TikTok is, oh my goodness. I made like, wow. It's weird. You make money on TikTok. Wow. No, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for consistently showing up on Terrific Tuesday and for YouTube and for just watching my little conversations and rants with myself. It means the world to me. Absolutely does. But I am absolutely grateful for someone like you to be in my life and to do the things that you do. I am so grateful for the things that we see. Holy moly, moly. I want it be anyone but me. All right, thank you for being you. Thank you, Jana. My goodness. Fantastic soul. Bye. Let the get a Discord chat. Oh, now you ask, Iggy. Ask next week. I can't believe you just waited now to talk about a Discord group chat. What you doing? What you doing? Whoa. All right. Bye.